Saan tayo nakilala? Your turn.
Nagkakilala?
Ayun.
Pag ano?
Okay.
Maririnig na tayo. Talaga yan.
Oo.
Dapat pa nagdala tayo ng something na ano. Hey! We're back!
We're here sitting at the tree on the canal.
Yep. What's your question? Ano yung what?
Saan tayo nakilala? Your turn.
Nagkakilala?
Ayun.
We met? We're already friends sa Facebook. Kasi what?
Bakit friends tayo sa Facebook already?
Kasi I added him.
Kailan ba yun?
I think I added you because
2018? 2020?
I think so. Kasi I saw that nag-serve din siya sa Baguio Mission, which doon din ako nag-serve. And yeah, I tried to add him and luckily he accepted me.
Pero sa time na yun, tinanong niya ako tungkol sa prayer, tungkol sa...
Hindi, like that time is parang every time I saw him na nagbabakasyon sa Philippines, I always message him na nasa Baguio ka, nasa Philippines ka. Tapos alam niyo yung reply niya, oo lang, oo or opo, that's it. End of conversation.
Kasi hindi ba ako interesado?
Kasi interesado pa siya sa iba.
Hindi. Baliw.
Interesado pa yun sa iba.
Baliw.
Sana all. Joke lang. Anyways, and then yeah. And then way back 2022. Yep. It's November of 2022. I was in Qatar already that time. And then I saw that they were in the Philippines again. Tapos because Sam Jackson is my friend and I knew that he is his best friend, right?
Oo.
So I messaged Sam and told him that, "Oy, crush ko yung kasama palagi si Jordan." And tada! Sabi ko sa kanya na, well, I think I told Sam na parang, pakilala mo naman ako dyan.
Oo. Kasi...
Diba? Ako yung nag-first move. Hey, ako yung nag-first move. Nahirapan ko
Hindi, okay lang yan. Bigyan ko yung mic dito.
Yep, good.
Basta, ayusin ko siya.
That's so satisfying.
Basta meron siyang sinabi kay Sam, ganon. Tapos, nasa Baguio ako. Si Sam nasa Manila. Bumalik si Sam sa Airbnb namin sa Baguio. Sabi niya, may babae doon sa Manila, may crush sa'yo. So, akala ko nasa Manila pa siya. Pero, nag-vacation ako sa Baguio, tapos pumunta ko sa Manila, 1 week sa Manila, para makita kami ni Alvarez. Tapos, nung nasa Macdo kami, may dalawa, si Alvarez. We were talking about relationships, or people that I'm interested in. Tapos kwento ko kay Alvarez yung sabi ni Sam. At nag-message ako kay Karen.
Tapos yung una niyang
Uy.
message sa akin is, hey, kamusta? I was so surprised because I think I just woke up that time when I read this message.
Kasi hindi ko alam na nasa Qatar ka.
Yeah, I woke up and I was surprised, wondering why did he message me? What's for? So yeah, I replied back, and I think yep.
Tapos hopeful ako na nasa Manila ka pa para mag-date tayo.
Yep.
Diba? Tinanong kita kung nasa Manila ka pa.
Diba? Gusto agad niya na makipag-date. Kachat-chat lang gusto agad makipag-date. That's not.
Tapos nag-start kami mag-usap. Araw-araw. Sometimes every other day, ganon. And that was, kailan yun? Hanggang
March of 2023.
Tapos ano nangyari sa March 2023?
Ito na nga guys. Char. Well, during the time na nag-uusap kami, I felt like ako lang palagi yung interesado na makipag-usap sa kanya. I was always asking him na, can we do video calls? Can we call whatever? And stuff like that. Tapos, pag ayaw niya, medyo na-hurt ako. Char. Tapos, yun.
Pero hindi lahat ganon. Kasi syempre, sa buhay ko nasanay ako sa mga hobby ko. So palagi ako nag-video games. Around, ano yan? March?
Yeah, it's March 6. I remember that day.
Malamig araw.
I was at work, and then I think we got in a little fight because I was asking him if we can call whatever, and then he just said,
Nasa Hawaii ako, no?
Nee, you're not in Hawaii yet. Tapos sabi ko na kung pwede tayong tumawag, ganun, tapos sabi niya no. Tapos ayun, marami akong naramdaman, feeling ko na parang he's not really interested to me, and parang pag may time lang siya, tsaka niya ako nakausap, I'm not his priority before. So, and then little did I know na nag-iisip na din pala siya noon kung itutuloy ba namin yung relationship or not. And then I was at work that time, and then we were not talking for like 2 days already. And then I messaged him. Sinabi ko sa kanya na if he's ignoring me intentionally. And then he sent me a very long message, and I was devastated when I read that message. I was at work, and I cannot even focus that time, so I went out. My supervisor talked to me. A friend came to me as well and talked and said, it's okay, whatever, but I was crying already that time because I was so hurt. You know what? I realized that when you really love someone, is kahit hindi pa kayo nakikita or like malayo kayo sa isa't isa, even though na ganon, and then maghihiwalay kayo or like it's not gonna work out, you're still gonna hurt a lot. That's what I realized. And then yeah, I was so devastated because I knew and I felt that Jordan is really the one for me when we started talking. And then I was heartbroken again. I realized na parang everything is not working out. Parang I don't deserve to be happy, to be chosen. I'm gonna cry. No, I'm not gonna cry. And yun, eto, nagbakasyon pa sa Hawaii. Sana all. I was devastated. And
Akala niya pupunta ko sa Qatar.
yeah, eto pa guys. But guys, eto pa. So, we're not talking to Messenger Messenger anymore. Tapos, I always parang minomonitor ko yung Snapchat niya. Kasi sa Snapchat niya, nakikita kong nasan siya exactly. And then during the time na parang, ayun nga, pawala na yung relationship, nakita ko na nasa airport siya. So I thought that he was going to visit me in Qatar. But saan siya pumunta? Sa Hawaii. Nagbakasyon siya. Sana all.
Family vacation.
I know, pero hindi man lang siya nasasaktan na nawala ako, and I was so hurt. During those times that we were apart, we have realized this before, na parang during those times na nagkahiwalay kami is what we did is we became better for ourselves, not for me, not for him, but for ourselves. Yeah. Ourselves. Sorry, my English sometimes is not good. And then I focused more on like myself. Like I went out a lot with friends, like do something new. And then my career that time, nag-bloom talaga siya. Like maraming magandang opportunity nag-open, and then I was so blessed na nag-open din yung opportunity to move here in Europe. And so, nung nag-open yung opportunity na yan, that was the time when Jordan and I we're not talking anymore. So I think that time that we were separated, kailangan talaga siya for us to realize na we're not yet ready for a serious relationship kasi we need to prioritize more ourselves first before that one. And when God knows, oh my God, my English is broken
Ano yung
heart.
sentence mo?
But when God knows that it's the right time,
Mhm.
and then He will put people that's supposed to be in your life. And Jordan is supposed to be in my life, and I was supposed to be in his life too. So I think sometimes yung pain talaga na mararamdaman natin is a good thing as well, because it will lead us to something that we didn't ever expect before, like a great blessing. On June 27, I was really, really tired. And this is the thing, people do crazy things when they are drunk, right? But for me, I do crazy things when I was really, really,
Tired.
really tired. So on that day, I was
So
really
being tired is like her being drunk.
so on that day, I was really tired. So I don't know. I just want to like see if he's gonna reply. So what I did is like I sent him a message on Instagram with like, because he gave me a teddy bear and some flowers.
Snapchat yun?
What is it?
Snapchat.
Yeah, Snapchat.
Sabi mo Instagram.
Ano? Yeah, it's a Snapchat. So he gave me a teddy bear before when we were talking during yung first
flowers.
month, and flowers. So yung teddy bear, pinicturan ko siya. And then I put a caption saying that, hey, can I have a question? And
But Teddy has a question, right?
oh, I think, yeah, hey, can I ask you a question? Or like Teddy has a question. And luckily he replied. I was like, ooh. And then
I was like, what is the question?
yeah, he replied, what is the question? And with all, lahat ng guts na meron ako, I asked him bravely. I asked him bravely, do you ever think we could have a second chance? And ta-da!
And I said yes. Kasi I was thinking about it sa time na yun. Pero wala akong guts kasi hindi ako lasing sa kulang ng tulog. Diba?
Yeah, I still have the text that he replied to me and I want to read that to you. Ito, right, like yung message na reply niya sa akin, hindi ko siya makakalimutan kasi I was crying when I was reading this message. He said that, you know, I honestly do, and your timing is actually insane because I have been thinking about you quite a bit recently, and I believe it's due to my efforts to return to the gospel and learn how to feel the Spirit again. I've actually thought multiple times this past week to send you a message, but didn't. See, diba? Gusto niya akong message, pero hindi niya ako minessage. Anyway, since we last really spoke, I was taken by sins and a lot of bad habits. A lot in which caused my reaction and decisions to stop what we had. I couldn't balance both. Oh yeah, that's it.
Yun.
So yeah.
So that's where it started. And I think what really happened was we both learned about love. We both learned about patience. We both learned about what we really wanted. Like I learned a lot and I changed a lot, and I know she did too. Because see, we just weren't quite ready for each other at that time. But we needed, because sometimes we feel like bad things happen and it's like so bad that, things like that happen. But you start to realize that things like that happen for a reason.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
we had to experience that in order to learn how to be ready for each other, right?
And one thing na parang na-realize ko rin is that whatever is meant for you will always find you. Kahit ano pa yan, na kahit mawala yan sa'yo ng matagal, if it's for you, it's for you. I thought at first it's not true, na parang hindi yung totoo yung saying yun, pero look at us now. Like, I've never imagined na magkakabalikan ulit kaming dalawa. And got married! My gosh, I can't believe that. Not just got married, but we got sealed for all time and eternity.
I think ang importante ay yung pagmamahal niya sa akin, yung love niya sa akin. Kasi I realized that she didn't love me because I was in the church or because I was doing things right. She loved me because of who I am and who I can be. Kasi nakikita niya yung potential ko. And she loved me kahit I haven't reached that potential. Kahit na yun, I haven't reached that
Right.
potential. But she loves me still and knows how great that can be and how great we can be together. And I think that's like the best thing ever is that her love for me and other people and the kids she works with and everything is she doesn't let people's weaknesses determine her thoughts about those people. Because she knows everyone has weaknesses, right?
I cry.
She's so sweet. She has a sweet heart. And I think I realized that when we started talking again, I got a view on how much she loved me in the beginning part, the first 4 or 5 months when we were talking before the breakup. I realized how much she loved me back then and I didn't realize at that time.
Dati, mas mahal na mahal niya. Mas mahal na mahal ko siya. Ngayon, mas mahal na niya ako. And that's all. Yun palagi yung sinasabi nung mom ko na parang always find a man who will love you more than how much you love him. Pero it should be equal pa rin. Pero iba pa rin talaga pag mahal na mahal ka ng guy. I'm so lucky to have this one. And tama yung sinabi niya talaga na parang it's all about love. That's what I've learned during the mission. Na everything that you do, once you do it with love, nothing's gonna go wrong. Well, sa amin nag-break kami, pero because I showed him like what a pure love is. Here we are now, building a future together.
A bright one. Now, don't get this wrong. Of course, we still have fights and arguments and bad moments. Just because we broke once and got back together does not mean everything is perfect.
Of course.
Nothing's ever perfect. And that's something, especially on social media these days, it's hard to notice that because nobody posts a picture of their bad day. It's always their best moment. So, if there's a few lessons to take away from this video is 1, to love people. 2, to... Ano ba? Ano yung second?
Second is just to trust the Lord's timing.
Trusting God in His timing because
Yeah.
He really knows what's next in your life or what's best for you, even when you don't realize. And I think a third one is just don't judge. Because you never know what somebody's going through, and you being nice to one person or just smiling at somebody, they could remember that for the rest of their life, right?
And this is one more thing. Always prioritize yourself first. If you love yourself first, I promise you, there's so much more na pwedeng mangyari if palagi mo unahin yung sarili mo. Kasi yan yung ginawa ko during the months that...
That's what I was going to ask. Are you referring to when you broke up?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you learned?
Yep. Na parang if you love yourself more than anything else.
What do you think the difference was when you learned to love yourself and then when we were talking before you learned that? Like, what you were just doing everything for me.
Yeah, exactly.
She was always like, I'll do anything for you. I don't care. Like, she just wanted the relationship to happen, and she would give up her own self-love for me.
Like I was...
And that's why it wouldn't work, because she was throwing herself at me.
You know what?
I wasn't ready for it, and I wasn't giving her me, and it was just,
I almost buy him.
Bought him.
Yeah, I almost bought him. Makikita na yung grammar ko.
Okay lang
Sorry.
yun.
I almost bought him a plane ticket going to Qatar.
Yeah, she's like, I'm going to buy you a plane ticket to Qatar. And I was like, no, because see, it wasn't cheap. I was like, no, don't. Because you can't return that.
My gosh.
Because she was willing to do anything to make us work, but she wouldn't prioritize herself first. Like, she didn't see what I now see in her after that time. And she
Oh my
was
gosh,
willing
I'm
to,
crazy.
she even like, because, naharapan siya sa times na naglalaro ako, tapos tumatawag siya, and hindi ko sinagot yung mga tawag niya. And she was like, at the point we were talking about separating, she was like, I'll be okay with your schedule. I'll just call you whenever you want me to call you. And I knew that wasn't going to be okay. There's no way that would be okay. But she was just saying it because she wanted to say anything possible to make us work. But I'm so glad that we both learned, even though it was so hard for us, harder for you, obviously, because I wasn't ready, but we learned some very valuable lessons from something very difficult for both of us.
Exactly.
And because of it, our lives have changed forever. And eventually, we'll have kids that we can teach that lesson to and share it to the world. But we just wanted to take this time to share yung story namin,
How we met.
how we met.
So
the
we didn't
trials.
meet sa dating app, ha?
No
Sa mga
dating apps. I know some people from the Philippines are gonna ask, anong app? You know.
Yeah, whenever I post.
I think it's because of Sam and our connection with the church.
Thanks to Sam. Sam, shout out to you.
Shout out to Sam. You'll see him in some of our videos, but thanks to Sam, I think the connection with the church helped a lot to meet because she both.
Let's go Philippines Baguio mission, the
Yep.
best mission in the world.
Yep, and you know, I just think, and Heavenly Father, most importantly, you know, he made it work,
Yep.
even when I didn't think it would, and we
Yep.
didn't think it was gonna work out at that time, but
Yep. And eto na. Who would have imagined that we got engaged in Eiffel Tower and then we've been traveling a lot sa madaming countries. We got to our fifth countries, which is Italy. And we're so excited to do more traveling soon. See, if you love yourself first, you will get a lot of blessings.
I think not just blessings, because it's not like we loved ourselves and each other and then God gave us a bunch of trips to travel, because that's not how God works. I think we're not rich by any means.
Yeah, we're not
There's
rich.
no
We're
way
broke.
We're rich. We're broke. But we've realized that money always comes, but memories, you know, you have to capture those when you can. And obviously in the future, if we have 2 kids, 3 kids, whatever, we can't do moments like these all the time. And me visiting her in Amsterdam, you know, proposing at the Eiffel Tower, it's only one proposal in our relationship, and so we made it count, you know. And then we went to Disneyland. I know when she asked me about it, she's like, Disneyland and Paris. I was like, Disneyland or Paris.
What?
And then, remember when you told me about
Disneyland or Italy?
or Italy, pala.
Yeah.
Oh. Disneyland. She wanted Disneyland and Italy, and I was so worried about money. I was like, Disneyland or Italy. And then, you know, she helps me realize, not that we just throw our money around, because we have, you know, money for things that are important, for food, living, everything like that. But we do things like budgeting. We save money. We cook. We, you know, use credit cards that give us points. All that stuff. You know, we find ways to save money for moments like this, where I'm able to travel here thanks to my work too.
And thanks to my kindest host family.
Yeah, I can come here for 3 weeks, and now that we're married, I get to stay here with her, and you know,
She's amazing.
they let us use their car. That great people, I think.
Thanks to Mark and Rose.
Yep.
We love you.
Thank you so much. And it's just been an amazing time.
So
But
excited for the
you work
next.
hard for what you want. You seek the guidance from your Heavenly Father,
Trust.
and
Have faith.
you love yourself. That's just important, right?
Yep.
So, anyways, thank you guys all for watching this. It'll probably just be one video for this, and we look forward to connecting with you all. Feel free to subscribe, like, comment, whatever you want. It's a new channel, so we want to get involved as much as we can, and we'll be traveling all over the world eventually.
Yeah.
Hopefully next Thailand or the Philippines or
Iceland.
something, Iceland. But we
Yep.
love you guys, and we thank you for your support, and we'll talk to you guys later, yeah?
Yep. Doei.
Bye.